to another installment of NNN where we give it to you straight, no chaser. Let's get it on. Ice is growing, and the big, beautiful bill just passed, and ICE is gonna get about $45 billion to just go and hunt down Latinos. Niggas is off limits, according to the Trump administration. So that's one good thing. But the bad thing is, ICE is going to these farms where, you know, who picks your fruit? Who picks your vegetables? Of course, the Mexicans do. And now they become indentured servants because they can stay as long as they just working for peanuts and crumbs and shit. So it's modern day slavery at hand, ladies and gentlemen. And if y'all think niggas is going back to picking anything, you in the head, you some bitch time to pick. I ain't picking shit. Pick what side of jaw to bust you in, you motherfucker. Oh, yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, not necessarily in that order. And don't forget, check out Radiant, where you get the straight, no chaser. You know what I'm saying? Cut free. No edits. No bleeps. None of that shit. And don't forget to catch me at the Saks Theater at the Miracle Mile Shops inside of Planet Hollywood. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Some weekends when I'm in town. 8:30 showtime. Oh, and then go to the store, cop these mugs, the NNN mugs. You know what I mean? Yeah. And see these T-shirts? Goddamn right. You see them? They fire. Cop those too. Link in the bio. Welcome back to NNN where we give it to you straight, no chaser. Diddy, of course he did, but that's not the question. Diddy is not getting out. The judge has denied him bail once again. He was found not guilty on the major charges of RICO, because, you know, he's not a criminal mob organization. That's Universal Music Group. That's the criminal mob organization. He's just a member of it. You know, he's way down the totem pole. Top of that list include Clive Davis and others. So, you know, yeah. So that's the real RICO act. So if you want to really go get somebody, go after the, oh, I'm sorry, they're white. Wow. Of course, yeah. So the nigga has to be the scapegoat. He's the biggest freak on earth. And it's not a crime to be a freak. I'm still wondering what the did he do? According to every motherfucking text they read on the court, nigga, everybody wanted to come to the freak off. They enjoyed the freak offs because they all freaks. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck is the freaking going on here. So the nigga's still in jail. They were crowds outside the courtroom with baby oil in their hand, talking about let the nigga out so I can grease him well. You know, it's an atrocity. I don't know what's happening in New York, but it's some strange shit going on. They got a giant foot. They saying it's a giant pink foot with a fountain squirting out the top of it. Looks like a giant with herpes to me. And it grew a foot where the nuts used to be. So I don't know what New York's became a freaking fucking motherfucking place. Anyway, well, you know, I sold my shares in baby oil because he's not getting out. So the stock is bound to take a dive. But if he is released, I'm going to recop my baby oil stock because that shit's going to sell like hotcakes. And where's Epstein? Because we know the motherfucker's still alive. Don't blame it all on the freakiest motherfuckers. No, you white people, the freakiest, sickest sons of bitches. Criminal organization. Get the fuck out of here. That is just a freak. Welcome back to NNN where we give it to you straight, no chaser. Yes, 50 Cent's baby mama, AKA Slippery When Wet, well greased, the baby oil queen. Yeah, she's upset because 50 never gave her $1. Not even $1, she says. I don't know what you heard about me. But a bitch can't get $1 out of me. I believe he tried to tell you that in a song years ago. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Bitch can't get $1 out of me. No Cadillac, can you see? Cause I'm a motherfucker P-I-M-P. Welcome back to NNN. The little maniacal, short, four-eyed dweeb, Bill Gates, is at it again. This motherfucker's releasing GMO mosquito, the genetically modified mosquitoes in Florida, Texas. But what the fuck is this dude up to? What are they gonna inject in us? Cause these are flying syringes, y'all. So this motherfucker's up to some bullshit. How come this motherfucker ain't in jail, Trump? What's that motherfucker, Cash Patel, huh? How come this motherfucker, y'all so busy with Diddy that this little motherfucker is killing people by the millions worldwide? And who said this motherfucker had a license to be a scientist any goddamn way? I thought he was a motherfucking software developer. What kind of shit is this? He ain't got a license to do shit. But yet he over in Africa shooting kids up with something in the needle called AIDS, whatever the fuck else is in that shit. This little motherfucker. How you gonna motherfucker put an organism that disperses malaria to combat? They ain't full of shit. You believe that? I got some land in Florida with no alligators or snakes. Fuck out of here, man. I don't trust a goddamn thing the government says, USDA says, Food and Drug Administration says. Man, fuck them all. They all full of shit. He who speak with forked tongue. We'll be right back.
Las Vegas. We are on Tropicana in front of the Walmart. Every last one of the light poles, the electricity poles are down. This goes for miles. We ain't got no power. I don't know what the hell is going on. This goes for miles, y'all. Look at the cords on the ground. It goes all the way down, miles. What the hell? What the hell? All of these are down, y'all. Every last one of the power's down.
So, the power's out on Tropicana for miles. The telephone poles were snapped like twigs. I mean, what they made out of? Balsa wood? I mean, what the and how the fuck is the metal bent like right there? Where the rust is, of course, because America's just one big rust bowl. Just paint it. You won't be able to tell that it's rusty. And the gust of wind must have got up to 120 miles an hour just to snap telephone poles and bend steel poles like that. So, but it's shocking that right across the street, the brick wall is still intact. Are you practicing harp again? Uncle Sam don't give a damn, or is it Project Blu-ray once again? What the fuck y'all practicing on, huh? You maniacal, sick sons of bitches. Keep your guns. That's all I got to say. Aim, shoot, send it ahead. Also in Las Vegas yesterday, a plane took off and the right engine caught on fire and had to turn around and land.
So at 8:15 this morning in Las Vegas, a plane started to catch on fire mid-air. They had to do a U-turn and re-land, but this is what one of my followers said it felt like. She was like, I thought it was fireworks then. It was happening too consistently, that loud bang. So it shook my windows. Are we being bombed? Stepped outside and saw that right above me was a plane that was catching on fire. Luckily, like I said, everyone is okay.
So I guess maintenance ain't doing what they supposed to be doing, because, you couldn't tell that the engine was going to catch on fire right after takeoff. I thought you had to check this shit before a plane took off. Obviously, you did not. You just said you signed off that everything's good, you lazy motherfuckers. But you want to get rid of the Mexicans. If it was a Mexican working there, he'd have figured it out, because he'd actually did the job and checked it off for real. Oh, yeah, upon landing, it was also noted that there were complaints that the plane was smelling like shit, because a few people shitted on themselves when they seen that the plane was on fire. Hazardous. They're still cleaning it right now. Welcome back to NNN, where we give it to you straight, no chaser. Hey, look at here. The Don, President Trump, yeah, he's on Elon Musk's head, man. He said, close your shop and head back to your birth country, South Africa. Because we could save some money by closing. Says that Elon's companies are the biggest subsidizers in U.S. history. He said that he said if he signed Doge, the company that Elon started, he gonna sick his own company on him. So he said, yeah, the Department of Government Efficiency, we need to look into Elon's companies and see if we can save money. He said, I'm guaranteed we can save billions and billions and billions of dollars if we just deport that motherfucker the fuck about the country. And Elon shot back and says, if you pass that big, beautiful, shitty-ass bill, then I'm gonna start the third party, the American party, so we can get rid of the dual parties, you know, the Democrats and the Reptilicans, because they all work together. Ain't no choice. They just keep putting up faces, but they all pulled by strings. So, yeah. Waiting to see the outcome of this one, because the big, beautiful bill passed. So, Elon, your turn, nigga. Your move, man. Hey, this is how rich people fight. You know, ain't no punches thrown. They just words, robberies. You know, I find it interesting to see white people fighting each other, because I thought only couldn't get along. I think it's a country thing. I think it's a USA thing. USA just hates USA.